Gracious Majesty the Queen, a health update. How worried should we now all truly be? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're all keeping well, one and all. Big wave to you all. Yes. Listen, it's just really a very quick update because we're receiving a lot of messages from people saying, what is the latest? Now, it's very difficult, isn't it? Because as we now know, just over a week ago, Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, Queen Elizabeth, announced that she was suffering from very mild symptoms of COVID-19. This apparently was an outbreak within Windsor Castle. It's interesting also on that particular aspect because we all thought that she had a protection bubble. But as we saw recently, she has been meeting people unmasked. Now, the triple jabbed monarch, love that expression, she likes it too, apparently was really stunned that she'd got it. She thought, like so many people, it would bypass her, not because she was being flippant, but she said she'd been in other situations that she felt more vulnerable. And I think that's the problem really with this particular virus, the pandemic really catches everybody off guard. And if someone like Our Gracious Majesty the Queen could simply catch it, then really what hope for the rest of us? But as she pointed out, at least the symptoms are mild, all thanks to those vaccinations. Moving forward though, what is the latest on her health and why haven't we seen her? Well, what we can tell you is that Her Majesty the Queen did take, of course, a weekly phone call from the Right Honourable British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. And that really was a big signifier for her because although she was concerned about her voice, because one of the symptoms of COVID-19 is that you have like a sore throat, a husky throat, she likes to be completely crystal clear so that you're under no illusions what she's telling you. Ever the monarch, right? But apparently the phone call went very well. She seemed in very good spirits. And then a lot of people were shocked that she then decided to cancel some virtual meetings. Now, virtual is the way forward for Our Gracious Majesty the Queen. Seems to enjoy them, would prefer to meet people in the flesh, but understands about travel, all of those sort of restrictions. So should we now be very worried? Well, let me tell you the reasons why I'm not, and it's got quite a simple factor. As you saw earlier this week, Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, popped over to Copenhagen for a very successful visit. Prince Charles and Camilla have been busy themselves, isolating and now getting back to full health. William's been out and about. If there was something really serious that they were concerned about, then simply the senior members of the British monarchy would cancel all engagements to be available. I don't want to scare people, but this is how it works. Given the fact that they ploughed ahead under the instructions of Her Majesty the Queen, then that basically says, look, she's on the mend. According to a very good source out at Windsor, she's feeling a lot better. We're expecting her to be up and about. She wants to meet these people that she's got appointments with next week in the flesh. And as we know, moving into March, she's also got an incredibly busy March. So, fingers crossed that all goes well for the health of our reigning monarch of 70 years. And I'm sure everybody watching this today wants to send their very best wishes. So from us to her, let's give her a big wave. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.